In today's video, we have two heavy hitters. We have Samsung's Galaxy Watch 6 Classic versus Garmin's Venu 3. Both of them do have their pros and their cons. A little TLDR, we got a great smartwatch on the Samsung, but we got a great fitness device on the Garmin. But really, what are the difference between the two and which one should you get? But let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm a fitness channel, so let's get into the fitness of these two first. The heart rate tracking on the Garmin is definitely much better. Not only that, with its ANT Plus, you're able to put in secondary chest straps. That's going to be a lot more accurate than it just tracking on your wrist. So that's a big plus. You do not get that option on the Samsung. Not only that, battery life. If you are a long distance runner, if you're a triathlete, anything along those lines, you're not going to get the best out of your battery life. I believe it's only about 6 hours with GPS on the Samsung, where you're going to get up to 20 hours on the Garmin with GPS. So if you are a long distance runner or just an endurance athlete, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to have to go ahead and go with the Venu 3. But in general, the Samsung watch is pretty darn good with fitness tracking. The Classic is a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker, so if you're just looking for a fitness device, I'd probably not go with the Classic. I'd go with the regular, but of course this does look a lot better with its rotating bezel. And of course, with that battery life being so much better, I'm getting about a full week with my fitness tracking. They can say you can get up to 14 days, but I'm using a lot of GPS and all that, and with my Samsung Galaxy Watch 6, I'm really only getting a full day. Yes, if I charge here and there, I can also get some sleep tracking in, but if you're also looking to get that sleep tracking, you're gonna have to go with the Venu, so you don't have to always need to have to charge it throughout your day. So if you're looking for fitness and or sleep tracking, I would 100% go with the Venu 3 because it's going to be better on both ends, and its battery life is just going to be a whole bunch better for you. Let's get into design. So as far as design is concerned, you got a great stainless steel on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, where you do have a little bit of a stainless steel on top, but it's more of a plastic on the bottom here. They're both going to come in with 5 atmospheres of water resistance, and they both have some pretty decent screens. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 does have 2000 nits of brightness, so it will be brighter and you will be able to see it in direct sunlight, but I didn't really have too many issues seeing the screen on the Venu 3, but it is a little bit more dense as far as the pixel density is on the Samsung, and also charging ways. You're able to charge it a little bit faster. Here on the bottom, it's the same exact charger basically Garmin has been using for years, where you have Qi wireless charging on the Samsung. Yes, the battery life is not great, but the charging options are a little bit bigger, like if you have reverse charging on your phone, or if you're using any Qi wireless charger, you can use that for a charger. So that is a big plus, and also there's no like barrel here at the bottom, so the gunk isn't gonna kind of get in there. I didn't have any issues myself, but I haven't used this over 2 years. You do get 3 buttons on the Venu 3, and that is great. They're all remappable, but 2 buttons are perfectly fine for what you're going to need on the Samsung. So as far as build quality is concerned, I'd probably take the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 over the Venu 3, but it is a little bit more subjective to what you are looking for. So if it was up to me, if I'm looking purely on design, I'd go with the Samsung, but I could see it either way. So overall smartwatch features, I mean, hands down, it's gonna be the Galaxy Watch. This has Wear OS 3 with a One UI built on top, so you're able to text message people back from the watch itself, and you could take calls with it as well. You can take calls on the Venu 3, which is great, but if you are looking to respond to anybody, you will need to go into their automated responses. Yes, you can go in and edit them in the app, but you can actually just swipe to text on this screen, no problem at all, and you can even use text to speech to text people back, so that is a big plus. Not only that, it has all the apps you're gonna need. You're gonna have Google Maps, you're gonna have Google Pay on here, and there are so many different apps on there that you can download through the Play Store. And of course, it is building as it goes. Yes, the Wear OS was a little bit behind, but it's finally starting to pick up now that Samsung is behind it. And with other features as well, you're gonna be able to get your body composition on the Samsung watch. You do not get that on the Venu, and yes, you can get ECG on the Venu, but currently in the US that is not past the USDA where you can get ECG on the Galaxy Watch 6. But the body composition is actually a big plus to see your body fat percentage. That's something you could track your fitness levels with, and it's actually pretty darn accurate. I've done a lot of scales within a lot of my reviews, and none of the scales are even as accurate as this is, so I think that is a big plus. So as far as features are concerned, smartwatch and all of that, you're just going to get more out of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 than you will with the Garmin Venu 3. Now let's get into the apps. Both apps are great and they are free. Not talking about Fitbit, there's got premium tier, but both of them are going to be free. Samsung's app is a little bit more friendly and easier to kind of go around a little bit, where Garmin's app is going to be a little bit harder to go into. And both of them do have a secondary app if you are looking to go into the settings of both of these, the Samsung Galaxy Wear and the IQ app on Garmin. But just in their fitness apps themselves, Samsung is a little bit easier to navigate. But on the other hand, the Garmin app, there are so many extra analytics that is a little bit easier to obtain on the Garmin side. So if you are a big numbers person, Garmin is going to be the way to go. But if you are looking to simplify it a little bit, Samsung's going to be a little bit easier to navigate. But really, there's not going to be a winner here. They're both great apps and they are both free. I cannot tell you how big that is, especially when we're talking about Fitbit and how they want you to pay for premium. And of course, coming down to price, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 is currently around $399, where the Venu 3 is around $450. So it is a $50 difference. What are you going to get? You're going to get better battery life, better fitness tracking, and better, not really that much better sleep tracking. Sleep tracking is kind of even on both, but it will get a little bit better with fitness tracking. And of course, if you're looking to get more accurate, you can put a chest strap on as well. So if you're somebody who's just needs good fitness and sleep tracking, it's really a no-brainer. You should really go with the Garmin. But if you're looking for kind of a hybrid between the two, if you want to have something like a smartwatch on your wrist, something a little bit smarter, pretty much almost like a smartphone, but not really, I would go with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6. If you don't want to go with the classic, you can save about $100 and go with the regular. It's going to be slimmer. And if you're looking specifically for fitness wise, it's going to be better because it's not going to be as clunky on the wrist. It is going to be a little bit less as far as durability is concerned because the top screen is a little bit easier to crack. But overall, I'm a big fan of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The Venu 3 almost got me. I almost went with the Venu 3, but I use my Whoop right here for all my fitness tracking. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be going back to the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 because I just want something smart on my wrist. But I could definitely see somebody who's a little bit more interested on just one thing on their wrist. The Venu 3 is going to be the way to go. If you are looking to purchase any of these, I am going to be linking them down below, and a little bit of that purchase is going to help me grow my channel. Well, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If it was, please smash that like button. If it was really helpful for you guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you're one of the first ones to know when my newest video comes out. But as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, stay positive. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.